Hello to my aquas. Hello to my aqua babies, my Aquarius. Let's get right into it, Aquarius. All right. So this is about receiving messages and downloads. Um, Really centered around your sixth house, right? Around your sixth house, right? So building towards manifestation, um, towards themes around refinement, organization, health, and service, right? Just fine tuning your goals and habits around, just like I said, personal growth and clarity, those areas. And so, let's see. All right, I already cleared the space, Aquarius, and so let's see what's in your cards. Let us see what's in your cards. Hopefully, you all had a great weekend. So, let's get into it, Aquarius. Let's get right into it. Let's set the tone for your reading. Start packing. Your new dream home is loading. Start packing. Your new dream home is loading, right? Your new dream home is loading, Aquarius. So, right. So, again, this speaks to really sixth house. Sixth house, right? Somebody has definitely manifested something. So, new dream home could be like the dream job. You know, that's where your home is, where your heart is, right? It could be a dream job. It could be dream, like residence, whatever. But sixth house is around health, work habits, daily routines, fitness, pets, service to others, diet, spiritual practices, those kind of things, right? And just being more meticulous about it, detaching yourself from conflict, unnecessary conflict and confusion, just gaining clarity and just being in receiving mode of like just getting things in order, like I said, just personal growth and clarity, everything around personal growth and clarity, developing some kind of a routine, for whatever phase you're in. 8-11, faith filled, right? So this 8 right here is you getting crystal clear, right? That you have purpose on planet Earth, right? You have purpose, right? And that you're the one that's initiating this purpose. You're the one that's initiating, like you have purpose. You cannot be confused about your purpose here on planet Earth. If you need to close out any karmic cycles within yourself of confusion, you may have had anxiety around some things, but you need to close out. What's the opposite of faith? Would be fear. If you were afraid or anxious about closing out some cycles, source is saying get clear. This number 11, right? Get off the fence, right? So get off the fence. You are enlightened. So your angel's calling you to take actual steps towards your inspired thoughts. All of those ideas and spiritual downloads you've been having are from a higher power. So journal about a dream you had, then list 3 steps you can take towards making it a tangible reality. Remember that the smallest steps are the most important. That's right. The smallest steps are the most important. So somebody's been having some downloads, been in receiving mode, some downloads. And for some of you all, they have been coming through very, very clear. Confusion is not of source. It does not come from source. Confusion does not come from source. So if you've been confused, that is not from source. You've been feeling like you've been going back and forth, that is not from source. So I definitely feel like somebody is in prayer mode, like prayer and clarity, sitting down and just meditating on some things. So a question I'm asking the cards here, asking Spirit through the cards, is what details are you overlooking that need your attention right now? What details are you overlooking that need your attention? Because somebody may be overthinking something. So you may be overthinking something. You may be overthinking something. Again, home is where your heart is, right? Where your heart is, right? All right. So here we have the Six of Cups here, right? So, something nostalgic for you. That's what the Six of Cups means. Something is nostalgic for you. Something brings back childhood memories for you. That's what, obviously, you know what nostalgia is. Something brings back childhood memories for you. And what is it? What brings back, childhood memories? Water is, creativity. So, what brings back childhood memories for you? So, oh, okay. Yeah, something, yeah, Ace of Cups here. So someone is, protecting something, right? Something new here. Here we have the Six of Wands here. Yeah, so something is closed out. Something is closed out. Yeah, a light for you came on while you were in hermit mode. A light for you came on while you were in hermit mode. So what I'm looking at here for you is, and then we have the Nine of Wands here. Nine of Wands here. You have some idea. You have some idea. I'm kind of like picking up on like somebody had like a childhood dream of something. Some kind of childhood dream of something. Memories of something. Here we have the Nine of Cups here. Yeah. Yeah, something for you could have been like really because I don't want somebody to overcomplicate something. Like you want some kind of clarity. You want clarity around something. So let's say, for instance, you said your dream job was, okay, let's say, for instance, because I don't want you to overthink this. Please don't. Let's say your dream job was, let's say your dream job was to if you could, because I'm seeing a music note here. Let's say you're a musician. Let's say that. Okay, let's say somebody's a musician. Let's say your dream job was, let's say you're a writer. Let's say you're a writer, right? You could write for people, right? Maybe you're not a singer. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe you're a writer. Let's just say that. Maybe that's one of your wishes being fulfilled, right? This is faith, right? You're operating in a spirit of faith, not fear, right? So that's where you're saying to source, you're giving that to source, right? So you're saying, thank you, source. That's a kind of, who did I hear say this? I just heard a person saying this in an interview the other day. They were talking about having so much faith that people would think that you're delusional. It's I'm looking at here. People would think this person is crazy, but something for you to almost, you know, like your dreams come true, like make your dreams come true. You're giving all your dreams to source. You're giving your dreams to source, right? So sit on your throne, carefully vet your thoughts. See this cup right here? Source is saying to you, the negativity around something, carefully vet your thoughts. If it's something that's low vibrational, to see this right here, it's right sitting at a low place, out of your universe. Carefully vet your thoughts if it's something low vibrational. Because what's apparent here is that you know how to stay focused. You're not running away from anything. This is what's apparent. This is what's clear. And this is what people have in common. The people are seeing that you have in common, you and somebody have in common, that you're clear, that you operate in faith. Right? So, yeah, so that you would never have to go back to, let's say, 9 to 5, if that was the case. If that was the case, right? But that's like a person who is so focused, so laser focused, like that kind of energy. That's what Source is saying to you, right? But you're already there. You're already there. Because up until now, I feel like somebody has been putting a lot of obstacles in the way, but because of their age, but because of this, because of that, because of this, because of that. So this is like, who are you putting your faith in? For real, like what you doing? Right? Who are you putting your faith in? Right? So definitely feel like somebody is putting their faith in the living water. You know, you poured out to so many energies. You poured out. Yeah, there's some energies that are determined to pour back into you. That's the part that somebody could be missing. Is like, because you've done the shadow work, Aquarius, there's some energies that are determined to pour. And I'll say determined, just as determined as you were. You gotta see something from a higher frequency. You gotta see something from a higher, resolve something in your spirit. There's some energies that's like they are determined to pour back into you, like determined. Because people are hearing just how much, you know, like you poured out into other energies, right? Right, so I feel like somebody may be mastering, you know, something. You may have mastered something. And your rebirth. So you're closing out a cycle. So you're closing out a cycle. The Source is going to help you to close out a cycle so that you don't have to go back to something, right? So that you don't have to go back to something, right? Here we have the yep. So that your wishes can be fulfilled, right? So you're in perfect sync or perfect harmony. So it doesn't necessarily have to be music. You could be in the medical industry, really. Something you're in sync with. So let's say, for instance, you're in the medical industry, or you're in, let's say, that somebody has a guardian angel watching over them. Yeah, you have a guardian angel watching over you. Yeah, you have 2 guardian angels watching over you. Yeah. Watching over you from the other side. You could be, because I'm looking at here, somebody could also be in the medical industry too. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at this right here, this card right here. Somebody could be an herbalist or be like into natural medicine. Somebody is also has a candle business. A couple of people have written books. So there's so many people that you poured into. Looking at your cards here, there's some energies just want to pour back into you. So to talk about soft life, this is what Source is saying to you. Source is trying to get you prepared to live a soft life, for real. Like trying to get you all to live a soft life, right? Yeah, something has come full circle. Something has come full circle. All right. So someone is definitely a yeah, like I said, somebody has, I'm seeing aloe vera here. Somebody may be writing a book. Child, I'm trying to get my eyes together so I can see what's on this card. Wait a minute. Hold on. Look, I was about to do this on the card, like I was getting ready to zoom in like this on the card. But anyway, so that's what I'm seeing for you all. That's what I'm seeing for you all. Like, yeah, you've dedicated a lot of just like kind of pouring into so many energies. You poured out so many energies. And yeah, so have faith. Faith. There it is again. Faith, right? So miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Something is going to make somebody's eyeballs sweat, also known as tears. Make you cry. Right? So, yeah. So as you're closing out, like I said, as you're closing out cycles, Aquarius, just recognize that, like I said, Source really wants you all to live. Source wants everybody to live a softer life, a more balanced out life, healthy work-life balance here. Keep your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high. A light came on for you while somebody's in hermit mode. A light came on, and just how you just, people start to realize, but a light came on for other people too. It's just like how you pour into people. Like somebody is just incredibly compassionate. Right. So look to the stars. Look to the stars. All right. Let's see what else we have. I think that's it. Yep. I think that is it. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope. I think that's it. I think that is it. Yeah, I know by now if you've been tuned into my readings, that is the elevator music. But that is what I have for you all, Aquarius. Hopefully this is helpful. I think that is it. All right. All right. That's it. Bye.